Hi there and welcome to Loopy Mabel Vintage Style Crochet. My name is Jane and hello to all my amazing subscribers. Thank you so much. I know I say this in every video, but it really does mean a lot to me when you subscribe, because it means that you enjoy my videos and you like what I create, and it just encourages me to keep on going. And if you're new here, hello and welcome, and please, if you like vintage and you like vintage style crochet, then please hit the subscribe button, because this is the perfect channel for you. And I've got lots of crochet designs, all unique to me, here on this channel. So this is another video tutorial on how to make these crochet bobble edge coasters. Really pretty. I bundled them together just to show you how pretty they can look, bundled together, and another great gift giving idea for mum for Mother's Day. Really simple to make, and they don't take an awful lot of yarn too. So if you want to crochet along with me, you'll need a 4mm hook and some double knit yarn, and I shall see you in a minute. So for today's tutorial I'm going to be using a 4mm hook, need some scissors, stitch marker and some darning needles to sew in your ends. And I'm going to be using this Rico Creative cotton double knit yarn. I like to use the cotton because it's good for absorbency and obviously for laundering. So we're going to start off by making our magic circle. So you just need to make that whichever way you know how. If you're not sure, I do have a tutorial on how to do that, and this tutorial is in UK terms, so if you're watching from the US, please be aware of that. Right, so we've made our magic circle and we're going to chain one, and we're going to go down into this circle here, and we're going to do 6 double crochets. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. There's 1, do 6 in total. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and just going to tighten up the ring so it closes them together, and we're just going to slip stitch to the top of that first double crochet that we did, and just slip stitch and just tighten your magic ring there, and we have 6 double crochets now. And from now on we're going to be using our stitch marker to mark the beginning of each round. So we're going to chain 1, which does not count as a stitch, and down into that very same stitch we're going to work 2 double crochets. So insert your hook, work 1, insert your stitch marker, and work another one into that same stitch. There's 2. Down into the next stitch we're going to work 2 double crochets. So 1, 2, and we're going to continue on in every stitch working 2 double crochets. And we're back to the beginning, so we should have 12 double crochets, and we're going to work into that next stitch. So now we're going to work into that stitch now. We're going to continue round for the next round. So we're going to insert your hook into there, and we're going to work a double crochet. Insert your stitch marker. And then into the next, we're going to work a double crochet. And into the next we're going to work 2 double crochets. So 2 double crochets into the next, and then into the next one 1 double crochet, then 2 into the next, then 1 into the next. Just going to repeat that all the way around, 2 double crochets into one stitch, and then a single double crochet in the next, and come to the last one, and we should be ending with 2 double crochets into that last one. And that completes that round. On to the next round. So we move our stitch marker, and we're going to be working into that stitch with double crochet, and insert our stitch marker here. Then we're going to work another double crochet into the next, and then into the next we're going to work 2. So 1, 2, and then we're going to work 1 double crochet into the next, and then 1 double crochet into the next, and then into the next we're going to work 2. So it's all the way around, 1 double crochet into the following 2, and then 2 double crochets into the next one. And we should be finishing with 1, 1, and then 2. And move our stitch marker and go on to the next round. So it's insert your hook. We're going to be doing 3, insert your stitch marker, then 1 double crochet into the next, and then 1 double crochet into the next, and then 2 into the next. So 1 into the next, 1 into the next, and then 1 more into the next, and then 2 into the next. So all the way around, working 1 double crochet in the following 3, and then 2 double crochet into the next. And we should be finishing with 2 in the last one, which is right. 2 double crochets into the last one there. Remove our stitch marker, and into the next row we're going to be working 2 double crochets into the next, and don't forget to insert your stitch marker into that first one. And then we're going to work 2 double crochets into the next. 1, 2, and then we're going to do double crochet into the following 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 into the next. 1, 2, and a double crochet into the following 4 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2 into the next. 1, 2, and then a double crochet into the following 4. So I've come to the last 3 stitches of this round, so we're going to work 2 double crochets into the next one, and then a double crochet into the remaining 2. So we should have something like this, and just remove our stitch marker, and we're going to work 5 double crochets into the following 5 stitches. So there's our first one, and then 4 more double crochets, so we've worked 5 double crochets there, and into the next we're going to work 2. So 1, 2, and then we're going to work a double crochet into the next 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we've got 2 into the next, and then we'd work another 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we work 2 into the next. 1, 2, and that is Toffee snoring again behind the camera. Apologies. Right, and then we're going to work a double crochet into the next 5 stitches. and then 2 into the next, and then 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 more into the next. So 1, 2, and then we've got double crochet into the following 5, 2, 3, 4, and we finish off with 2 into the last one. So 1 and 2. So just remove our stitch marker, and we're going to work a double crochet and put marker in, and then into the following 2 we're going to work a double crochet. So 1 and 2, and then into the next one we're going to work 2 double crochet. So 1, 2, and the following 6 stitches we're going to put 1 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then 2 into the next, and then 1 double crochet into the following 6, and then 2 into the next. So if you repeat that all the way around, double crochet into the following 6, then 2 into the next, all the way around. So I've got to the last 4 stitches there, so we're going to insert our hook and work 2 double crochets into the first one, and then we'll finish off with a double crochet in the remaining 3. 1, 2 and 3, and then we're back to the beginning, and we're just going to remove our stitch marker now and slip stitch to that first stitch, and your circle should look something like that. So now we're going to be working on to this pretty little eyelet row. So just going to chain 2, so 1, 2, and then we're going to chain another 2, 1, 2, and those first two, the first 2 chains class as a half treble, and those 2 chains class as our chain space. So we're going to skip 1, and then we're going to half treble down into the next, yarn over and pull through, and then chain 2, 1, 2, skip 1, then half treble into the next, then chain 2, skip 1, half treble into the next, and then just continue around all the way, chain 2, skip 1, half treble into the next. And if you just want to repeat that, and I shall see you somewhere round about here, and then I'll show you how to finish off this round. So I've just finished off my last half treble on my 2 chain. I'm just going to slip stitch to the top of the first 2 chain that we did, and that completes that round. So we've chained 1, that doesn't count as a stitch, and we're going to go down into that same stitch and work a double crochet, and then work 2 double crochets into the chain space, and then a double crochet into the half treble, and just repeat that all the way along, 2 double crochets into the chain space and a double crochet into the half treble. And if you want to repeat that, I shall see you somewhere near the end, and then we'll finish off with our last bobble row. So I've just come to the end of this row, so I've just got a couple more double crochets to go, 2 more into that last space there, And then I'm just going to slip stitch to the top of that first double crochet that I did at the beginning. And that's that round. And now all we're going to do is the final round, which is this pretty little bobble edge round. Okay, so now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to be working down into that first chain there, and we're going to yarn over and work 3 incomplete trebles. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, down through the same, yarn over, pull through 2, one more time, yarn over, down, up, pull through 2, and you should have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 4. We're going to skip 1 and then we're going to slip stitch to the next, and then we're going to slip stitch to the next, and then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to repeat that. So working down into that first chain, work 3 incomplete trebles, so 1, 2, 3, yarn over and pull through all 4, skip 1 and then slip stitch to the next, and then we're going to slip stitch in the next, and then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to repeat that again. So 3 half trebles into that first chain, so 1, 2, 3, yarn over, pull through all 4, and then skip 1 and then slip stitch into the next. So if you want to repeat that all the way along, working 3 chain and 3 incomplete trebles, skip 1, slip stitch, then slip stitch into the next, and I shall see you somewhere around about here and we'll finish off. Right, I've just finished my last cluster, so we're going to skip 1 and slip stitch, and then we're just going to slip stitch to the base of that first one that we did, and I'm just going to snip our yarn and pull it through. So just sew in your ends, and that completes your pretty bobble edge coaster. And if you make it into a pretty pastel set, how lovely are they to give another gift idea to give to Mum for Mother's Day. And then I would wrap them together maybe with some ribbon and tie them together into a little bundle, and how pretty is that to give for Mum for Mother's Day. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to give me that thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And there's other videos too in the Mother's Day mini series, so please check them out too. I hope you enjoyed it. Really simple, really pretty though. How sweet are they to give to Mum on Mother's Day. There is also another video on other crochet coasters if you're interested in making them too. There will be a PDF pattern that you can also download for just a few pennies, and I'll put the link for that below. I love to read all your comments, so please keep your comments coming in. Anything crochet related, I love to read. And if you've got a query, a crochet related query, just pop your query in the box below in any of my videos and I will get back to you. As I always say, practice does make perfect, and until the next time, happy crochet.